Architecture. It has often been described as frozen music, a silent symphony built in steel, stone, and glass. Every line, every shadow, every open space, it all begins with the question of what if. We build to shelter, to inspire, to defy gravity, and ultimately, we build to remember. Behind every structure, there's a story of minds racing against deadlines, of sketches erased and drawn again, of architects who see what isn't there yet. Architects have left their mark in the cathedrals of old, the towers of ambition, and the homes of quiet dreams. Over the years, architecture has evolved. At first, there was the architect's hand. Every line, a decision. Every drawing, a story. Architecture was built on patience and precision. But today, the tools are changing. Artificial intelligence is now impacting the architectural profession and offering new tools to architects. It is a new and exciting time. Designing tomorrow, architecture and AI. For architects, designing projects was a slow, methodical process, requiring vast amounts of drawings in coordination with engineers. When drawings required changes, as they often did, these also extended design time. However, this would soon change in the 1970s with the advent of computers. It was 1977. Jimmy Carter was president. The movie Star Wars debuted in theaters, and personal computers like the Apple II were selling very well with the public. This set the stage for a revolutionary design technology for architects. At that time, computer programs were stored on 8-inch external floppy disks with a 500 kilobyte storage capacity. Then, in 1982, a landmark software, AutoCAD, became available to architects. For the first time, architects had computers in their offices and could now draw building designs on the computer. This made drawings more precise and reduced the time needed for revisions. A company named IBM made the first computers capable of running the software. 3D modeling was the next major change, which came in the early 2000s and was mainly used in the gaming and TV industry, but expanded into architecture. This gave architects new tools for client presentations. Computer programs like Maya, Blender, and 3ds Max gave architects amazing new tools to present their ideas. Today, 3D software programs create visuals of such high quality they can be hardly distinguished from real photos. The early 2000s also brought a program named Autodesk Revit to architects. They could now create an intelligent 3D model of their project. This new type of model had embedded information such as the total amounts of different building materials, making cost estimating much more accurate. Engineers could also create separate 3D models of the structural, mechanical, plumbing, and electrical systems of the building for more precise coordination of how each system fit in the building. The next major milestone was the emergence of AI. Artificial intelligence entered the architectural realm when computer algorithms began learning from massive data sets of design cases, performance data, and user behavior. A program called Autodesk Forma became available in the year 2023 and uses artificial intelligence to assist architects by optimizing their designs for solar, wind, and energy efficiency and predict construction costs and environmental impact. With Autodesk Forma, architects choose a building site from Forma's database, which includes fully 3D modeled existing contours, roadways, and adjacent buildings. Once the site is chosen, architects can quickly model concepts of a building as it sits on a site and then explore different building heights. Forma can then use AI to calculate a solar analysis for the building showing the sun's trajectory based on the building's geographic location and illustrate how much sunlight will hit the building surfaces or outdoor spaces throughout the year. It can estimate daylight exposure inside buildings or in courtyards, helping optimize natural lighting and reducing energy use, and helping architects identify dark zones so that daylight can be brought to those spaces. It can also identify which building surfaces will need shade. Wind analysis. Forma creates an AI-based wind analysis which examines the building site for human comfort based on different activities. It also looks at wind direction at the site. If the architect decides to change the building design, then the analysis is updated in real time. Forma breaks down areas where wind conditions are most comfortable and those which are least comfortable to pedestrians, and can also calculate the wind speed at the building site for safety and comfort. Another AI software introduced in 2024 is Hypar. It's been described as BIM 3.0 because it lets architects create intelligent 3D models simply and intuitively. Elements such as columns, walls, furniture, window, and doors automatically move and stretch as changes to each space are made. This video explains how easy Hypar is for architects to use. First, open Hypar and start by adding a room space. Then move points in the room by dragging the edges of the walls to different lengths and widths until the room is configured as you like. Adjusting the room with Hypar is easy and intuitive. Then you can enter the different space requirements for each room in the building, and Hypar will automatically create three-dimensional room blocks from your requirements. Room sizes change instantly with Hypar. You can also enter in 2D drawing underlays to start laying out 3D rooms. Intuitive movements and smart snapping in Hypar let you lay out your spaces easily and accurately. You can jumpstart your room layouts with 3D furniture layouts, as well as putting doors to each room. If a door conflicts with furniture space requirements, it will turn red, so you can relocate the door. You can also change the height of your first and second floor instantly, and create options on the fly to easily explore how your 3D floor plan changes as room sizes change. This lets you explore different floor plan layouts. The next AI technological breakthrough is called Midjourney, an AI visualization tool. Architects are using this tool for visualizing their design ideas. By typing in text prompts, architects can create conceptual renderings of buildings and interiors. They use this for early concept development without having to create detailed 3D models. Essentially, it turns text prompts into powerful visuals. Since Midjourney relies on how clearly and strategically you describe your ideas in text, architects are investing in learning how to effectively write prompts as a valuable design skill. Our final technology brings us to architects like Studio Tim Fu and AI Meta, who are using artificial intelligence to animate their architectural sketches as tools for early design. These sketches can be shown to clients for discussions on client desires. AI-augmented animated sketches let concepts breathe, evolve, and stay flexible. Using Midjourney, Kling, Leonardo AI, and ChatGPT, architects can gain collaborative feedback from the team and client. Tim Fu discusses the importance of architects embracing AI as a design tool.
We're standing here is a kind of like historical moment right before the revolution really takes off. So we're only getting like the beginning taste of it. And the fact that you do have to adapt, because technology has never really been forgiving for people that don't innovate.
Yeah.
So, I always think back when there were architecture professors and architects that were against like CAD softwares.
Yeah.
How much they survived post-CAD, it's definitely going to be, if not more so, cataclysmic than that revolution.
And AI is just like the bullet train.
It didn't wait for us. Yeah.
And if you're not adopting it, it's going to be an issue.
Innovation is the bridge between what exists and what is possible. And with so many technological breakthroughs available today, it's exciting to think of what the future holds. With AI as our partner, design can be a collaboration between human and machine. AI doesn't replace the architect's vision. It expands it, challenges it, redefines what's possible. The cities we build tomorrow will not just be smarter, they'll be more human, because we learn to design with intelligence, empathy, and purpose intertwined. Thank you for watching.